Y'all are higher up. I think this is how things normally are. I feel like I remember it being like this. Hold on. Okay. What's up, fam? 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 Listen, welcome back to the Hate Geminis. I'm your host, Shamari Simone, and today is a new day. I don't know why I'm hella singy today. I'm sorry. If you guys get a lot of random outbursts of me singing, I want to apologize in advance. But welcome back to the pod, It's been a minute, but, not really. I haven't really sat down and talked, Like, I think my last episode, I was on a ramble. I was rambling. Should I move? I think I have to move the mic closer. Okay. But yeah, I was on a little ramble and shit, but today, I'm not. Today I want to talk about a lot of fucking shit that just been on my mind lately. I know people it's hard, and I always start off my episode with a disclaimer, and I'm so sorry. I need to stop starting it off with a disclaimer, but I am still getting used to everything and everyone that watches my videos, and tunes into the pod. A lot of people like to tell me that I am a rambler. And so it's just okay, I don't know what you guys are used to, but this is literally a solo podcast. I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna ramble because I don't have anyone talking back to me. Normally, I swear I'm a good listener and I can talk and we can be on vibes, but lately, that just hasn't been the case, and I'm sorry. But, you gotta like it and love it. Type shit. Anyways, happy to be back. Today was honestly a really productive day for me. I've just been working. I went to work and now I'm here at the pod. Next, I'm going to go to the gym because a bitch is going to fit in work today. And I feel like it's important for me to keep myself busy because not that I'm afraid of being bored. I think there's beauty in boredom. I think being bored could be a blessing because it allows you to use your imagination, to get creative, to talk to yourself, to listen to your thoughts, to be alone with your thoughts. I think being bored is so healthy, but I don't like to be lazy, and it's not controversial, that's not the right word, but I know it's things can just go two different ways. It's just all about perspective, and it's your lazy might be something that makes you feel really good, but my lazy just makes me feel like shit. So, one topic that I know for sure that I want to talk about today. Bro, I just had such a crazy brain fart right now. I don't even know. Okay, I want to talk about friendships for sure. So, my question to whoever's listening, whoever's watching, when it comes to friendships, do you ever find it... I'm finding it right now. Hold on. Do you ever find it, challenging to understand the type of dynamic you and your friend have? Do you ever find it challenging to, not take things so personally with your friends? Or do you ever find it challenging to always see your friend in a positive light because, you don't want to just be thinking so negatively about your friend or think your friend has ill intentions? Is it hard to trust your friendship? Do you ever find it hard to trust your friendship? Truly, is it genuine? That was probably a long question, and it really sums up to, do you ever find it hard to believe your friend is genuine? And not she's sneaky or she's doing things behind your back, but just she's genuinely your friend. or he, whoever, you know, I don't know how guys feel about it, but the reason why I asked that is because personally, for me, like, I don't have many friends, number one, and the friends that I have had, I value meaningful relationships with people. Like, that shit means the world to me, to know that, like, I created this bond with you. We existed in two parts of the world and we came together and we created such a special bond that feels to me right now so unbreakable. Like, I don't see you doing anything to me that I could ever want to, like, cut you off, and I don't see me doing anything to you that would make you ever want to cut me off. So I'm just like, this isn't real locked and this is my best friend. I want a best friend. I, of course, want to have a friend group. That's something that, like, is one thing that I have put on a vision board before. I recently made a vision board. I talked about it before, but I put having a big friend group, but not, like, big, but, like, creating a village of people that I wasn't born into, and, you know, sticking together and making something great with each other, like genuine friendships. Like, I can call one of you and just vent, and you guys listen and talk, and, you know, and we have, like, a good laugh, and there's never really any drama. I don't like drama. I don't like attitudes, and I don't like people who are inconsiderate. And it's just like, the reason why right now I feel like I'm lacking friends is because there's a lot of people who I keep getting introduced to that are just so opposite of me, that it's like, what the hell? Like, am I supposed to be softening up? Am I too hard? Am I too stern? Like, I just feel like I'm not really strict when it comes to, like, a friend. Like, we could fuck with each other, but, like, I'm strict as far as, like, how much I'm gonna let you in, where I'm gonna let you in. Like, I don't want to do too much ever with no bitch. Like, I just don't want to be betrayed. I have been betrayed by friends before in high school, and it's just not worth it to me. Like, I'm good on my own. I truly am. I feel like, if anything, if I had to pick my life, I would have, like, maybe, like, 4 solid girlfriends, 4 solid male friends, and then my boyfriend, and then, like, you know, whatever, solid. When I say solid, I mean, like, these are people that, like, I consider family. Now, other friends where it's just like, you're cool, always come over, like, I'm having something at my house, come over. I want that too. I don't even have that. That's the crazy part. Like, if I threw a party right now, majority, like, the population of that party would be my family and, like, 3 people maybe that are a friend. And that's even if they show up. Because, like I said, sometimes, you know, people are a little inconsiderate. And I could be that person sometimes. Not to say I'm never inconsiderate. I know I can be inconsiderate, but, you know. That moves me on to my next question, though. My next question is, when it comes to friendships, like, what is it that you would, like, really genuinely look for in a friend? Like, what is something that you consider somebody that they do that makes you be like, okay, like, this bitch is my friend? Like, is it something that you feel like is just time is what makes it? Is it just like you just go through time and you guys hang out a lot? Is it the communication, the way that you guys talk to each other, the way that person makes you feel, the way that person makes you think? Like, I feel like friendships can be either deep or, like, just surface level, but the ones that mean the most to me are the ones that I can get deep with. If I can't get deep with you, I never can consider you a friend. Like, you are afraid to open up your mind. You're afraid to open up your mind, and that's scary. Like, I feel like humans have a natural ability and, like, instinct to, like, want to express and communicate and connect. Like, that's literally human nature, and people who go fight against human nature scare me. You're fucking terrifying. What are you trying to hide? It's giving sociopath. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're afraid to be human? Baby, that's what you are. Who is judging you? I can never judge. You know what I'm saying? I'm not judging you. That's just my take on it, though. Like, I don't know if I believe necessarily in being a girl's girl either. I feel like you get in where you fit in. And that's just what it is. Not everyone's going to like you. And we got to learn to be okay with that. We got to learn that not everybody is going to do what we would do. We got to learn to be okay with that as well. Like, you can have somebody around you who might not have the same character traits as you and might not move the same way that you move, but that doesn't mean that they shouldn't be around you. People be so quick to cut people off over shit that's like, that person does not have to mirror you. Why would you want a bunch of mirrors all around you all the time? Like, the point of human nature is to connect with people who are themselves. Like, we were born individuals. We should all be accepted as the individual that we are. Like, obviously, if someone goes against your moral compass or things that you just don't align, that doesn't mean that they should be your friend and you should just give them a chance. But it's just like, I see so many girls that just lose their friendships over stupid shit like birthday outfits. Listen to me right now. And I want you to lean in when you listen to me right now. If your birthday's coming up, and you know your birthday's coming up, and you know that you want to be outside, or you want to do something nice, and you want to look nice on your birthday, there's no way in hell that you did not spend hours on end looking for a fit. There's no ways in hell that you didn't spend hours on end figuring out how you're going to do your hair, how you're going to do your nails, and how you're going to do your face. Okay? There's no fucking way in hell that happened. Because if that did happen, and you didn't do any of those things, and your birthday come up, and your friend show up to what you invited her to do, and she in your mind looks better than you, and you have your audacity to fix your lips and get at her like you fucking crazy, like she's wrong, something is wrong with you. Something is wrong with you. Because I promise you, if it was me on my birthday, yeah, no one could look better than me on my birthday, and I don't even care if you think that they look better than me. It's about the way that I feel. I put this fit on. I spent hours on it looking for this fit. This fit looks good on me. It's my birthday, and all my bitches can look good. Why the fuck would I want to be around bitches that don't look good anyway? All my bitches look good. So it doesn't matter. We all look good. And they gonna know it's my birthday because it's just my fucking birthday. Like, what the fuck? I just don't understand that. And it's just like, people want to dim your light so bad, even to be your own friends. And that's why I'm selective with friends too. And you can't always be a girl's girl, because bitches be weird. Bitches be weird. I'm sorry. They do be weird. It's not okay, but bitches be weird. And I'm not going to support bitches being weird. Some bitches want to be supported that I just can't support. So, I don't know if being a girl's girl is real. And that might be a little hot take. So sorry. So sorry. But anyway, since it's season 2, I am super happy that, like, I'm starting this whole, like, new era, new season in my life. So it's going to project in what I put out there. And I do want to put out more because I have more and more. And it's just like, as lonely as I be feeling, every time I pick up this camera and I start talking, I don't feel alone. Like, I feel like I have people with me who are just like, yes, I feel you, yes, I feel you. Now, I wish that it was a situation where y'all could talk back to me. I was thinking about starting to do Twitch or, like, some type of streaming while I do my podcast, because then I can see live feedback. And I think that shit would be so cool and entertaining to me. But it's just like, it's like hard, because once you start doing something like that, you have to stay consistent. Like, you have to. And it's just like, it's going to become your life. And it's like, I feel like I'm going to get to the point to where I'm like, I need to quit my job. I'd be so quick to doing that. And that's what I'm like, I think I've also been like, you know, like, I'm like, oh, I need more time. And then I make the commitment, and that's when shit start going wrong. And I'd be scared of that, because I never think about shit going wrong until it goes wrong. And then I think, like, let me try it again. I'm like, what if it goes wrong again? But before it goes wrong, I'd be thinking, like, this shit's gotta work. Like, this shit's just gotta work. That's what happened when I did my first fucking premiere for my first season. I was like, this shit's gotta work. This shit's gotta work. And you see, I'm gonna learn how to start changing the way that I talk, because that's one big thing that I really fuck up with myself, is that I do speak things into existence that I'm not trying to speak into existence. And it's because I'm so slick with my mouth. I'm so slick with my mouth, I don't watch what I say. And I also talk way too fast, that words come out before I get to that word. Like, I'll be saying one sentence and I'll be thinking about the next sentence, and I'll say something that's in the next sentence before I even finish the first sentence. Like, girl, you got to relax. You know what I'm saying? But that's how you know I'm excited about what I'm talking about, because I realized that the reason why I talk the way that I do is because I'm always trying to get out what I need to say before someone else cuts me off. And I'm realizing, okay, I'm by myself. This can teach me how to regulate what I'm trying to portray, what I'm trying to get out. Like, I have a speech impediment. If y'all did not know, I do stutter. I have a stutter, but I've worked on it so much. So sometimes I pronounce things the wrong way because I just do. So if y'all see me fighting for my life with these words, that is why. But this is good practice because I'm like, we can talk slower. And I'm also be thinking like, oh, I'm trying to like fit in everything I want to say before I forget it, or I need to fit in everything I need to say before the time gets too long. That's that ADHD, bro. Like, you gotta have ADHD. Like, right? Like, I've gotta have ADHD for that. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. But I'm not, though. I can't be tripping. And I'm back with it. I'm back. Anyways, if y'all was wondering what I wear when I, like, do my shit, I usually am wearing something that's comfortable at the bottom, but that's still cute in case it shows, and then like a nice cute top or whatever I just feel like wearing. Hair and makeup is always done by me. Alright, so we're back. That first half, I know we was talking about some cute stuff like friendships and things. Now I kind of want to get on a more like kind of serious tip, not really serious, but like more personal and sentimental. I want to talk about loving thyself. I know. We don't want to do this right now. I know we don't want to do it, but we have to. Because this is an ongoing thing, and I feel like something that is going on in the world that I'm noticing more and more is how many women feel like they are not pretty or beautiful or just enough, and it's just like I am included in that. I have days where I'm fighting myself about like looking at, about how I caring about how I look, and I just mean that as far as like it's gotten worse, and some days it's better than others, but like some days I'm just like, oh my god, I hate everything. Like, this looks bad, this looks bad, this looks bad. It's never going to get better. I've been trying and it's not getting better. Like, I give up. It's over for me. And then I have other days. And in the same sense, sometimes I'd be like, girl, stop. Please stop talking to yourself like this. Like, please stop talking to yourself like this, because then you're going to make it true. And we don't want to make it true right now. We're not in the mood to make anything true. So it's like, please. And then I'll just be like, okay, whatever. I'm going to stop looking at myself in the mirror. And then I'll just like go do something else. But it's just like, we don't understand that, like, this is why I do feel like social media is poisonous. I feel like social media has made us hate ourselves. No amount of lip filler is going to make you love yourself more. No amount of cheek filler is going to make you love yourself more. No amount of chin filler is going to make you love yourself more. No BBL is going to make you love yourself more. And not even that boob job. I'm sorry to say. But I think, yeah, if you have kids and your boobs, like, kind of, you don't like the way that they look and you want to get a boob job, 100%. But when you're fucking young and you're just, like, wanting a bigger set of racks, that I know comes from I don't want to say wanting attention, because at the end of the day, as humans, we all want attention, but that comes from not feeling like you're enough compared to someone else. Because, like, I understand, like, maybe you do just genuinely like titties. Maybe you do. Maybe you like to play with them while you're alone, and that's the reason why you got them. I don't think that's the reason. I think the reason why you got them was so you can look better. But If the reason is because you like to just play with your titties and you just feel like they needed to be bigger so you can play with them more, I understand that. And you know what? I'm with you on that. And you know what? Go bigger. But when we really want to, like, sit down and think about it, it's like, no, you do what you want to your body. But also, just know that, like, it's not making you prettier. It's just highlighting what you're insecure about. And we're just noticing it. And now people are critiquing you even more. Like, that girl on Love Island, everyone was coming for her because of her face. And it's like, yeah, that's because she looks fucking crazy. And that's because she did not love the way that she looked before. And then the little bit that she did get, she didn't think it was enough. So she just kept getting more. And her parents suck. You know, she's a young girl. And she did that to her face. And it's like, yes, it's irreversible. But, like, it's still going to show that it was there. Like, it's going to leave damage. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then, like, the world is just scrutinizing her, obviously, because they're like, this is fucking crazy, bitch. Why would you do that to yourself? And it's like, yeah, why would she do that to herself? Maybe it's because everyone makes people hate themselves. Like, it's so... It's hard because, like, even if you're not in the limelight, you just being a consumer on social media can make you hate yourself. Like, it's not even what people are saying to you. It's what people are saying to other people. It's what people aren't saying to you. Like, you don't get any type of attention. And it's like, that could still make you hate yourself. Just knowing that, like, that girl is beautiful. She gets all this attention. Maybe I gotta do what she's doing so I can, like, get the same attention. It seems like that attention would make me happy. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. You like what you like as far as, like, what makes you feel good. But just know that, like, you were made a certain way on purpose. We were not all meant to look the same. We were not all meant to have big ass lips. We were all not meant to have big ass booties and titties. We just weren't. That would look fucking insane. And it's like, if you really think about it, when I see BBLs in real life, that shit drives me into a spiral. I'm like, what man made a girl feel like this is what they needed to do to look better? Because women did not start this. There's no way we just started being mean to each other as like, bitch, you need a fatter ass. Go get a BBL. Like, there's no way we did that to each other. That had to be the man. Your ass is not big enough. I like bitches with big booties. And it's just like, well, how do I get a fat butt? Go lay on the table. Okay, I'm gonna go do that. Because I want a butt right now. I want a butt right now. So I'm not gonna go to the gym. And plus, I also get, like, the gym is not the answer for everybody, and I get that, so I'm not gonna even keep preaching the gym. I'm just gonna preach at this point, just love what you have. And if it's like medically something wrong with your body to where you're like, I need to get this fucking fixed out with a knife, then you need to go do that. And I support that. But it's like, if you're just wanting a bigger ass because everyone else has a bigger ass, baby. And it's like, I don't even want to talk about this too much because I did just talk about this in my last episode, but baby. Next topic, boom. Question of the minute, question of the next 5 minutes. Dating. We all know that I think that dating in 2025 is literally basuta. But basura. No, I'm serious. But, like, we all know that I think that, but genuinely, like, I don't know who the problem is. Like, I don't understand if it's the women or if it's the men, because, like, there are some things that women say that I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, this is the reason why men won't take any of us serious. And then there's some things that we all know men do, that we all experience men do, that is the reason why we're just like, you know, fuck men. And it makes women act the way that they do. But it's like, who started that? Like, was it the men? Sorry, I'm looking at myself down here. Was it the men being shitty first, or was it the women being scheming? I guess we'll never know. I'm just getting over a cold. So when I was giving a life update, I forgot to mention, I just got over being sick. So I'm just getting over a cold. So I have to keep, like, going and blow my nose and cough and stuff. So that's why, like, I put the camera, I left. But anyway, skipped it. Whatever. Clipped it. yeah, I don't know who it is to blame. I feel like I want to blame guys because it's just easier, but I know there are some women that need to be held accountable. So we're holding you accountable. If you cheat back, super stupid, really pointless, and you just got an extra body because of a body that you were already having, I don't know. I'm not gonna fuck another nigga because of another nigga. That's insane. If a nigga that has that much control over you, then you are lost, baby girl, because it's stupid. It's just stupid. Why are we doing shit like that? Like, come on, it's not ladylike at all. And it's like, there's some things that are not ladylike that we can get away with. But that is just no. When it comes to sexual things, let's not get our get back sexually. Get your get back mentally. I don't know. Make that nigga go into psychosis. But do not get your get back by fucking another man. That's stupid. That's really stupid. And most likely you're not even going to like the sex. And most likely you're going to regret it. So just don't do it. That's just a piece of advice. Like a big sister advice. Like, girl, don't do that. Just don't do that. But, yeah, I feel like men also, like, we already know, like, I feel like I don't want to make it seem as if I just am so supportive of men and, like, understanding of them. But because I have brothers, I do have to take it into account that I can see a different perspective other than, like, just the woman perspective. Because I have brothers and we talk about things and I learn how they think. And some of my brothers are more exploring and experimental than others, but they are all still men. So what I've learned is that the same things that we need as women, men need too. And it's just shown differently, though. Like, they need emotional support, but it's not shown in the way that we show emotions. They need to feel nurtured and cared about, but it's not the same ways that we do. They want to feel taken care of, but it's not in the same ways that we do. But it's like the big categories, like the big boom, boom, boom. I want to say the big three, but it could be multiple different numbers. But like the big three, like the big bang, whatever. They're the same. So it's just like we just need love at the end of the day. Men want to feel loved, women want to feel loved. And it's just like, I know that a lot of men go to, like, maybe like two different ways of, like, the reason why they're a hoe. And it's either because a bitch broke their heart or because they just found out that they fine and they get bitches. You know what I'm saying? And for women, when they become hoes, it's because a nigga broke their heart or because they like attention. It's literally the same exact thing. Or they're doing it for money. They have three. They're doing it for money. But it hurts my heart how so alike we are, and we all try to act like we're not the same. Like, we're all human at the end of the day, and we all just do human things. And people take that so minimally. Like, do we not see what's happening? The world definitely needs saving, and that is, I don't know when it's gonna happen. I'm actually kind of fucking nervous for the future. I'm nervous to have kids and them grow up into this world where they think that being a certain way is just wrong. And it's to the point to where it's like no one even thinks for themselves. Like, all guys think is that women are just all the same. And I've never met a woman that a guy can describe something that bitches do, and I've never met a woman like that before in my life. It's to the point to where I don't even believe it's true until I get on social media and I see bitches saying that, like, telling a story about something that a nigga just told me that happened. And I'm just like, damn, like, bitches really out here doing that and thinking that that shit's cute or funny or they did their big one. And that's what I don't support. And, like, that's what I don't believe in girls shit, because it's like, what? Bitch, you're making a bad name for us. You're not the girl. You're not even, like, putting a good word in on women, let alone yourself. You don't even care about yourself. I get you don't care about what other women got to say, but nigga, you don't even care about the fact that you doing this to this nigga is going to change the whole trajectory of, like, how this nigga operates from now on. And also you, because now you're gonna make a habit out of doing shitty things to men to make yourself feel better, and at the end of the day you still feel unfulfilled. So it's kind of just like, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? We need to be doing shit for ourselves. Like, if a nigga do you wrong, bitch, just get over it. I'm not even gonna, like, say that. And that's what's fucked up, because in my last episode I just talked to myself about, like, how when something happens I just get over it. But it's just like, a nigga do you wrong, feel that shit. Feel that shit. Feel that shit as many days as you need to feel that shit. Cry about it, laugh about it, get angry about it, but don't do anything about it. And I mean, don't go fucking do something that you're gonna regret, or that's gonna get you in trouble, or that's gonna wind you up in jail. I don't know, but don't do. Just think, just feel, but don't do. And that's the problem. It's like, a lot of y'all just do. We just do. And it's like, sometimes, no, you do need to be considerate of not even just the nigga, but just of yourself and how you're going to end up looking, how that's going to change. Like, we don't think enough. We don't think enough. We don't think enough. We're not doing enough thinking for me. We just not. We are approaching, you know, that hour mark. That hour mark. And I want to end off this episode on a positive note. I do be, like, hoping that, like, the shit that I say resonates with somebody, because it's not even so much that I'm just saying things that I feel. Like, yeah, I'm saying things that I feel, and it's like, I know I'm not the only person that feels certain things, but I know there's some things that I say that don't hold substance unless you think about it deep enough. And it's just like, the way I say it is so playful and so, like, just like I'm joking, but I'm dead ass about the things that I'm saying. I would never want to give anyone horrible advice or false things or, like, stupid shit. Like, all I ever want is for us, like, as women, because I know, like, men do watch my podcast. I've had a lot of guys tell me about things, but I do want women to understand that, like, having brains and being smart is the best thing that you could ever have for yourself. Like, vanity is not everything. Vanity is not forever, and eventually you're not going to be as beautiful as you are. You're gonna get wrinkles, bitch. You're gonna look different than whatever. I don't know why I'm talking like that. That's so rude. But I don't mean it like that. Listen, what I'm trying to say is, because I'm getting flustered, but the most interesting thing about you is not going to be your looks. Vanity is definitely not everything. The most interesting thing about you is going to be what's inside of your brain. It's going to be what's this. Because this is what nobody else has. Everybody else can do the things the same. They all look the same, have the same lips, whatever. But this is what separates you from everyone beyond your looks. And that's what's going to last forever. Not your looks. So it's kind of just like, I am really playful and I say things as jokingly or whatever, and I might come off rude or whatever, but I just genuinely want us to know that, like, we need to utilize the tools that we have, and the strongest tool that we have literally keeps us going, the strongest tool we have wakes us up every morning. And of course that's because God operates it, but genuinely, you are in control of everything that is in your world. You're not in control of other people and what happens to it, but you are in control of how it operates in the system that you have created. And we need to create a system to make the machine function properly. We keep malfunctioning, and I'm tired of it. I want us to just be like, I wish that people can just be happy all the time, because I just want to be happy too. And it's just like, the point is, I'm here to have a voice. to share positivity, to share self-esteem, like things that I'm still currently working on are things that I want to help other people work on, because I didn't have that. Like growing up, I didn't have just the right way to think, but I learned the right way to think as I get older and as I do more research and as I read more books and as I care more. I learned the right way to think, and I believe in the right way to think. I believe that the way that our life is a projection of the way that we think about ourselves. If we're not doing much, it's because we just don't think very much of our life. So we don't try to do more. It really just comes down to that simple. Like what you think about is what comes about. I don't know how to explain it in any simpler form. And when you would hear that, it sounds so surface level, but it's really so deep. Like, if I keep thinking about something, I'm going to start seeing that thing more and more and more. That's just basic attraction. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Like, I that's just how it gets for me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I do just want to say that because I know I could be all over the place and stuff, but at the end of this episode, because I want to do something different, I do want to just go off down a couple different topics, and then we will, discuss it a little bit, and then I'm going peace out, because I gotta go to the gym. Remember I told y'all I was going to the gym. Ladies and gents, welcome to Rapid Fire Questions, where I'm going to ask you guys a bunch of different questions, and they're going to be kind of deep, but we're going to ask them because this week it's going to portray to this week's topics. But we're going to not this week. I don't know why I say this week, but we're just going to portray to this episode's topics. I don't fucking know. I'm excited, but anyway, this is the first time I'm doing this, so I'm just trying to get myself hyped up. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so I'm just gonna do rapid fire questions, where I'm just gonna ask you guys a bunch of fucking questions, and then give you guys a literally short answer. I'm not gonna try to overtalk, and then I want you guys to literally answer them for me, and with your answer, however you want to. DM me, comment, whatever really works for you. Like, I'm open to everything because I love everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm a lover. Anyway, first question. Have you ever been a side chick and you didn't know? Okay, thank you. Next question. What's the most toxic thing that you've ever done? What's the most toxic thing that you've ever done? And I mean that the most toxic thing you've ever done. Like, crazy, would be afraid to admit it, but low-key it worked. And it helped. And maybe that healed you to want to not be toxic no more because it was just that toxic. What's the most toxic thing? I want to know. That is so juicy because I can't even think of the most toxic thing that I've ever done. Like, I'm going to have to think about that and answer in the next episode because that's a good one. That's a good one. All right, next question. During sex, have you ever fake moaned? And I don't mean like the just moaning when, you're supposed to, but I mean like literally like a fake ass, that's just not real. You know what I'm saying? Just fake as fuck. Have you ever done it? Just have you ever done it? And what was the reason? What was the reason? Because was it like you wanted it to be over, or you just wanted him to like feed his ego? Like, what was it? What was the reason? No, for real. Last question. Do we like... These are specifically to my bitches who feel like we the problem. And it's like, if you feel like you're the problem, right? Do we low-key enjoy that, though? Like, do we kind of, like, enjoy the drama of it all? Do we kind of like that, though? I don't know. Anyway, that is the end of episode number 2, I believe, for the Hate Geminis. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I know this was a more chaotic episode, but I was feeling chaotic today, and that's the whole point. They Hate Geminis. I'm literally a Gemini, and some days I'm going to be more chill, and some days I'm going to be more fiery, and today was one of those days. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know about those questions I asked. Let me know how you fucked with the episode. Let me know if I said anything that sparked some interest in you and you want to talk further about it, because I'm always down. I love the stories and I love conversating with everyone about the things that they heard me say, because I can get more deep. You know, I can talk for a long ass motherfucking time. But yeah, I love it here. They hate Gemini's eyes, 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 'cause we never lie, lie, lie. We so real, we so pure, we so lovely. But they hate Geminis, Geminis. No, we out. Bye. I don't know. I'm hella singing today. They hate Geminis, Geminis.